So some of the best fitness tips I can give you for getting a sexy butt is to just always remember to, with whatever exercise you're doing, a squat, a lunge, to make sure that you keep the weight loaded in your heels. So always make sure you press those hips all the way back. As you squat down and up, you're keeping the weight in your heels, really targeting that butt. The best exercises are obviously just simple squat, lunge, any of those basic exercises that you can always build on. So you can start off with the squat, then you can add weights with your squat, or you can add a squat jump, adding a jump to your squat, adding a little cardio aspect to your squat. Anything else you can always, you're starting off with those basics, the squats, the lunges, you can always build on them. That's what the best thing about those, foundational exercises are. So a great way to really get into those glute muscles is to switch it up and create a routine out of those exercises. So I teach a lot of booty classes, and a lot of the fundamentals of those classes are just switching up the exercises. So starting off with that basic squat, adding on to that squat with a knee raise, and then moving on to a lunge, just isolating that glute as much as possible. Creating a sequence of exercises, that's going to be the best way to target the glute. I would suggest doing the classes that I teach for booty blast classes, is what I call it, are usually 40 to 45 minutes of all glute focused exercises. So you can create your own routine from any kind of exercise, any kind of squat, lunge exercises. Just put it together, do it for about 30 minutes a day, and that's really gonna help you get that sexy butt. In terms of eating tips, I wouldn't say there's really anything specifically to eat in order to get a sexy butt. Just eating a healthy diet. Most people tend to think that if you just eat a lot, cookies, ice cream, that it's gonna fatten your butt up. It might fatten your butt up, but it's not gonna be a pretty fat butt. It's gonna be a little mushy. So you wanna make sure that you're still eating healthy and you're still doing these exercises. And those are some tips I can give you for helping you shape your sexy butt. Glute kickbacks on an exercise ball for a sexy butt. So you're just gonna place your exercise ball down on the floor. You're gonna lay down on that ball, making sure it's right on your core area. Hands go on the sides of that ball. So you're just gonna do a little leg raise here. You can keep the legs straight. I'll show you a few variations of these. Starting off with the leg straight leg glute kickback. You're just gonna take it all the way up and down, up and down. So this is a really good way to help make sure that your abs stay engaged and that you take it out of your lower back. A lot of times we do glute kickbacks on just our hands and knees, and a lot of times for beginners that kind of puts too much pressure on their lower back because they're not used to stabilizing their core when they work out. So this is a great exercise with the ball to make sure that your abs stay engaged and there's no real tension in that lower back. So again, you can just do a straight leg kickback, alternate legs, or do 10 on each side. You can do a bent knee glute kickback, press the leg up and down, just like that. Same thing on the side, press that leg up and down. The most important part to remember is that you're isolating the glute here, so you really just want to focus on squeezing your butt anytime you kick that leg up, whether it's bent knee or straight leg. So that is how you do a glute kickback on an exercise ball for a sexy butt. How to do a plie squat for a sexy butt. So similar to a regular squat, except we're going to be little ballerinas here. So you're gonna turn your toes out to the side in a plie position. And same thing, your feet are a little bit wider than shoulder width apart. You're gonna squat all the way down. Again, really focusing on pushing the hips back as much as you can. This is a little bit of a harder position to push the hips back in since your toes are out, but you still wanna really focus on pushing the hips back. That's what really gets deep into your glutes and your butt area. So you take it all the way down and then pressing up. So again, focus always digging through the heels as you press up, squeezing your butt. So you're gonna feel this more in almost like the inner part of your butt as opposed to the outer. So you're gonna come straight down, dig through those heels as you come up, just like that. Again, your posture, shoulders back, chest up, abs tight. You sit straight down in the squat, then dig through those heels to bring it up. Show you this way. Feet are a little wider than shoulder width apart, toes pointed outward. You're gonna come straight down and then up, squeezing almost up and under with your butt. So again, you can do 10 to 12 reps of these in your exercise routine. You can also add weights if, feeling spicy. You can stick them on your shoulders, same way, squatting down and up, or you can even do a plie squat jump to add a little more heart pumping, calorie burn. Take that squat all the way down and then explode all the way up, just like that. Down, up, down, up. And that's how you do a plie squat for a sexy butt. How to do a stiff-legged deadlift for a sexy butt. So your deadlift, you want your feet shoulder width apart. For the stiff leg deadlift, there's a few variations of the deadlift. For the stiff leg deadlift, you want to keep your legs relatively straight, and pretty much you're just going to reach all the way down. Again, pushing your hips back. You're going to reach all the way down, touch the floor or almost touch the floor, and then bring it right back up. So your form here is really important. You want to keep your shoulders rolled back and your chest up. Your abs are always tight throughout every exercise you do. But when you reach all the way down, you want to make sure the tendency is to roll that spine under just like this, but you're not going to feel it. You're going to release the tension from those legs, the back of the legs and your butt. So you want to really roll the shoulders back, keep the chest up, come straight down, reach all the way down to the floor, and then press it right back up. So the focus here is more on the hamstrings, the back of the legs, also the butt as you come up, but you're gonna feel a deep stretch as you come all the way down in that back of the leg, this hamstring part right here. So again, your shoulders are back, your chest is up. You're gonna come all the way down, keep those legs relatively straight, soften the knees slightly, so slight bend in the knee. Bring it all the way down, reach down, and then slowly bring it up. As you come up, you wanna also think about pressing through those heels here and squeezing your butt as you come up. So take it all the way down and up, digging through those heels, squeezing your butt, almost tucking it under. So you're gonna take it all the way down, shoulders back, chest up, and then bring it back up, just like that. All the way down, and squeeze that butt, tuck it under. And that's how you do a stiff leg deadlift for a sexy butt. How to do standing kickbacks for a sexy butt. So pretty much your feet are together. You're just going to start off with one leg, whichever leg you choose, and kick that leg, keep the toe pointed, kick that leg all the way up and down. So this is really gonna just focus on just that glute. Make sure that you're standing nice and tall, upright, shoulders are rolled back, your chest is up, your abs are tight and engaged, so there's no tension in that lower back. So when you kick the leg up, you're not throwing your back into it. You're really controlling just from that glute. So you can keep that leg back, kick it up and down just like that, up and down. Keep that toe pointed, keep that leg long, really focus on squeezing your butt here. So you can alternate these. You can do right and then left, right and then left, or you can do 10 on each side, so 10 on just the left and then switch it, 10 on just the right. But you really just want to focus on squeezing your butt tight when you kick that leg up. Same thing on the other side, just really focus on that tight squeeze in the glute as you kick it back. And that's how you do standing kickbacks for a sexy butt. How to do squats for a sexy butt. So I'll show you first. You're just gonna stand with your feet a little wider than shoulder width apart. You just squat straight down, sticking those hips all the way out. Press through the heels to bring it back up. So you take it down and up, just like that. So your feet are a little bit wider than shoulder width apart. When you squat, you're gonna make sure that your knees stay aligned with your ankles, so you push your hips all the way back. This gets really deep into your butt, your glutes, the back of the legs, which is your hamstrings. When you squat down, as you come up, you're gonna press through those heels. Really focus on pushing the weight back, pressing through the heels. That's what's gonna target the butt more than the quads and everything else. So you squat all the way down and then you dig through those heels to push it all the way back up. It's really important to make sure that you really push those hips back. Sometimes people will bring their knees forward and squat down like this. This is bad on the knees and it doesn't target the butt. And if you want that sexy butt, then you better stick that butt back and dig through those heels and push it back up. So make sure that just really focus on form, pressing those hips all the way back and digging through those heels as you come up. And that's pretty much it. So I'll show you again, different little angle here, squatting all the way down and up, down and up, just like that.